Started. Please download our app for your smart TV on Roku or Apple TV to watch other live and archived events. Our broadcast will start in just a few moments. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. This event has not yet started. Please stay tuned and we will begin broadcasting in just a few minutes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this MyTown TV broadcast of Greenup County Lady Musketeer Volleyball. Look forward to bringing you a good one tonight here from the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky. The Greenup County Musketeers, 2-0, are set to square off and host the Boyd County Lady Lions, also 2-0. We'll be right back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show to tell you about both of these teams and get you set for this matchup here tonight on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Download our app today.
Whoa!
Ranger Rodney here.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Parks Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
People like to ask us what we do. We do it all.
Isn't it time to bring some magic into the real world? Where knights ride in shining armor, and pirates always have a bag of loot. Where everyone is welcome for a toast. Where wonder and fantasy awaits you round every corner. Discover it all at the Ohio Renaissance Festival. Visit renfestival.com for info and tickets.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
We are back here on MyTown TV as we get you set for Greenup County Musketeer Lady Musketeer Volleyball tonight. The Greenup County Musketeers 2-0, hosting the Boyd County Lady Lions 2-0. Let's talk about this Boyd County team under head coach Jamie Clark. Clark's in his 4th season as coach. He won 1 region so far in 2023. His first year on the job, he came away victorious with the region championship for the Boyd County Lady Lions. And Boyd County's Lady Lions look very tough so far this season. 2-0, as I said. They have wins last week against Elliott County. They won that one 3-0. And then they won at Russell, a game we broadcast for you here on MyTown TV. They won that one 3-1. Next up, they're going to have Rowan County. So both these teams, Boyd County and Greenup County, you'll notice, and Russell for that matter too, some of the top-tier teams in the 16th region are starting off their seasons playing the other main competitors. But Boyd County, Greenup County, Russell, Rowan County, all mixing it up, all shooting for the 2-time 16th region champions, the Ashland Tomcats. Somebody Boyd County has to, Ashland Tomcats, I say, the Ashland Kittens volleyball team. Somebody Boyd County has to contend with yearly in that 64th district. But Boyd County could be up to the challenge this year. They have a trio of juniors I'd like to highlight here in the pregame. Looked really good against Russell, and they certainly have the talent. And something I'm always impressed with this Boyd County volleyball program, they never give up on any point. They may run out in the parking lot trying to get a ball for Coach Jamie Clark. So he obviously does a good job because the effort is always there. But these 3 juniors I want to talk about: Reagan Queen, number 3, number 18, Adria Queen, and number 24, Emmy Thornberry. I'd really look out for these 3 players. And Boyd County, a junior-laden team, so look for the Lions to be tough, not only this season, but next season. Now, you'll see Adria Queen, when she goes to the net, she is a dominant player at the net. You'll be looking forward to watching that, I'm sure, here tonight on the MyTown TV broadcast of Greenup County Musketeer Volleyball. Greenup County, Boyd County, coming up next here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Download our app today.
Whoa, easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me? Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Hot doggies, give me that. What in the Pixar? You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it. Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired heart care at UK King's Daughters.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
We know your time is valuable.
That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We are back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show on MyTown TV. The Boyd County Lady Lions set to take on the Greenup County Lady Musketeers in volleyball action. Both these teams 2-0 on the season. We talked about Boyd County in the opening segment. Reagan Queen, Adria Queen, and Emmy Thornberry. 3 players that you got to watch out for on this Boyd County squad. Let's talk about Greenup County now. They have 3 Musketeers of their own, and they're the senior variety. Kaylee Braden, Haley Dillow, and Lucy Roy, all players to watch out for along the front of the net for Greenup County. That's a strength for them. They lost Peyton Powell, the 16th Region Player of the Year last season, but they returned these 3, Braden, Dillow, and Roy, along the net, and they can eliminate the ball with the best of them in the 16th Region. They're set up by the setter, Emma Sargent, a junior, who will service all 3 players with the ball on a platter, hopefully at the net for the Musketeers tonight. Kimbria Coleman takes over coaching the Greenup County Musketeers this season. It's her first season as head coach. She is a name that many would know in the 16th Region. Kimbria won regional titles with Raceland in 2013 and 2014, and she won those titles under head coach Jason Clark, who is now the Ashland Kittens head coach and the 2-time regional champion. So quite a storyline there should Greenup County manage to have a successful season, make it to meet the Ashland Kittens later on in tournament time. The student and the teacher there, the student and the coach, Kimbria Coleman being the student and Jason Clark being the coach who coached her back in 2013 and 14 with Raceland. They could square off. Kimbria went on to play Division I volleyball at Eastern Kentucky University, came back home, coached South Point, and now she's in her first year at Greenup County. And this game we're getting ready to watch tonight between Greenup County and Boyd County is something of a revenge type game for Greenup County, because last year in the regional tournament, Greenup County went down to Raceland, played Boyd County in the first round of the regional tournament. Greenup County came in as the 63rd District champions. They won the 63rd District tournament with a 3-0 sweep win over the Russell Lady Devils. Faced Boyd County, who came in as the 64th District runner-up, thanks to, of course, those Ashland Kittens. And Greenup County promptly went on to lose to Boyd County. Straight sets, 3-0 in that regional tournament last year. It was a 24-7 Greenup team coming into that game, a 12-16 Boyd team. So Boyd County pulled off the upset, and I'm sure Greenup County remembers that. And as I said in the opening segment as well, Rowan County is the next team for both of these teams. Greenup County will go on to play at Rowan County tomorrow night. Boyd County will go to play Rowan County at home on Thursday. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show on MyTown TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
People like to ask us what we do. We do it all.
Greenup County is bringing dental care directly to your schools.
Learn more at greenupchdky.gov.
Greenup County Health Department. Public health is public wealth.
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Community inclusion is redefining support for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. From day training and care management to in-home support and family home providers, they help individuals live, work, and thrive in their communities. Now accepting referrals across Kentucky. Email info@communityinclusionky.com to get started today.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Mom, what's for dinner?
We're back here on MyTown TV. Let's go down to Matt Moracey for the starting lineups.
Number 1, Ava Johnson. Number 2, Ryan Ashton. Number 3, Reagan Queen. Number 4, Adriana Appling. Number 6, Heidi Markham. 7, Peyton Clark. Number 8, Casey Porter. 13, Emily Colley. 14, Bella Porter. 15, Gracie Cole. 18, Adria Queen. 22, Molly Robbins. And 24, Emmy Thornberry. Wood County is coached by Jamie Clark. And now for your Lady Musketeers, number 1, Bailey Willis. Number 2, Kaylee Brand. 3, Emma Sargent. Number 4, Candy Hammond. Number 6, Rachel Hall. Number 10, Maya Defoe. Number 12, Caroline Woods. 15, Haley Dello. 16, Lucy Roy. Number 18, Hannah Newsom. Number 20, Stella Heineman. 24, Danica Beach. 32, Gabby Joe Brown. And number 33, Ava Defoe. Great County's coach is Kimberly Coleman.
So that's your starting lineups for tonight's matchup as we conclude the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. Greenup County Lady Musketeers against the Boyd County Lady Lions. As I said, Boyd County put Greenup County out of the 16th region tournament in somewhat of an upset in round 1 last year down at Raceland. Both teams have started this season 2-0, two really good volleyball teams among the upper echelon of teams in the 16th region. Greenup County going to come out with Lucy Roy. They've got Danica Veach out there, Haley Dillo, Emma Sargent, the setter, Kaylee Braden. And they're going to bring in now Bailey Willis. Boyd County has Adria Queen. With the libero out there, Heidi Markham had a fine game against Russell last week. Casey Porter, the lone senior on this squad. Emmy Thornberry up there on the front line. We've got Audrina Epling in the back row. And Bella Porter. Starting with the serve is Bailey Willis. Here we go. We are underway from the greenhouse. Bumped up in the air. Queen puts it over. That's a nice setup to Roy. Eliminates that one. It's 1-0 Greenup County. Starting the game emphatically. Getting encouragement over there from Coach Kimbrio Coleman. 1-0. Greenup County starts this one off the way they wanted to. Here's Bailey Willis with yet another serve. Willis, a senior. Sends it over to Porter. Set up to Queen. Nice dig by the Musketeers. The outside they go. This time to Dillo. She hammers it down. As I said, these three Musketeers along the front line for Greenup County, Roy, Braden, and Dillo, are as effective a trio perhaps as any in the region. Willis sends it over. Nice dig by Epling. Queen puts it over the net and nicely places it down the line. It's going to be, no, looks like a foul call on Boyd County that time. So it'll be Greenup County's point, 3-0. Greenup County on top. Willis sends the set over. Epling to the front line to Porter. Queen tries to put it down. Roy against Queen. Queen wins that battle. Adria Queen at the net gets Boyd County on the scoreboard. 3-1 now. The score as the senior Casey Porter heads back to serve for the Lions. Here we go. Here's Porter's serve. Goes down to the back row. Nicely set up at near the net. Roy tried to tip it. It was a little close to the net, and Bella Porter blocked it down for Boyd County to make it 3-2. Second service for the senior. Sargent back set to Dillo. Dillo finishes it off with the kill. Nice setting by Emma Sargent up there on the front line. That moves Haley Dillo back to the service line. Greenup County leads it 4-2 early in this match from the greenhouse. Thank you all for joining us tonight here on MyTown TV. Nice set. Queen puts it down. Greenup County has an opportunity to send this one over. The libero, Cammie Hammond, does so. It's set up again to the outside this time. Thornberry down the line. Well placed by junior Emmy Thornberry. She heads back to the service line now. 4-3. Boyd County on, well, Greenup County on top. Thornberry looks over the Greenup County formation, decides where she wants to go with this one, throws it in the air and sends it across. Nicely dug. Oh, look out, Braden finishes that off with some athleticism. I was always impressed with Kaylee Braden's athleticism last year. She is a leaper from that outside hitter position, and she puts Greenup County on top 5-3. Last season, Braden was quite a force at the net as well. Here in the senior season, you got to imagine she's got to be even better. Lucy Roy steps back to take the serve for the Musketeers, sends one over, and a very effective Queen, though, digs it out. Good job by Reagan Queen. Nice dig by the Musketeers. Braden hammers it down. That was into the crowd. The velocity on that one could not be handled by the Boyd County libero. 6-3. Greenup County on top. Roy with the service. Lucy Roy leads this team in service aces so far. And there's another one right there. Right on cue. Lucy Roy makes it 7-3. Greenup County. Nice crowd here today. Greenup County has some students over there representing the student section. Lucy Roy steps into her serve. She's hammering that serve back there, making it tough on Boyd County. They're just going to have to try to get this over. Reagan Queen does so. They bump it to the front row. Sargent lays it out to Braden, tips it. Queen, nice back tip that time, saves it. Queen going to take it over. Adria Queen this time. Sargent sets it up right at the front. Dillo puts it down. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Dillo. That was Caroline Woods, a sophomore, up-and-coming front net player for the Musketeers. 8-3 now the score. Greenup County on top. They're putting the net back together. As it took a hit from that spike put down by Caroline Woods, a sophomore. Here's Chelsea DeLong out here, the athletic director for Greenup County, trying to get the equipment malfunction to come around. Look forward to joining us on Friday night on MyTown TV. If you're a Greenup County Musketeer fan, I'll be alongside Elijah Mullins to bring you the Backyard Brawl, the yearly tradition. Greenup County football team against the Russell Red Devils football team. That game will be played at Henry R. Evans Stadium in Flatwoods, Kentucky this season. 7:30 Friday night. Don't want to miss that one here on MyTown TV. They are trying their best to get that net put back together. I would have taken a break here, Jeff, had I known it would take this long, but I see you're scrolling the ads anyway for us. Thanks to our many sponsors here on MyTown TV that allow us to bring you this tremendous high school competition. No matter the sport, it's always a good time to come out here and watch these high school players compete, learn to do so in sportsmanlike fashion. See, we got all kinds of new sponsors. It's their Signorama River Cities. Thanks to them. Jamie Clark coming out and trying to help out with the net now as well. Chelsea DeLong believes she has it put back together. An athletic director's job never ends. Never know what it's going to be on any given night. 8-3. Let's see if that cooled off Lucy Roy's serve, that break in the action. Well, hardly. She sends a missile over the net. Boyd County going to be lucky to return it. They do return it up to Sargent. Puts the set outside to Roy. She sends it over. Now, Boyd County still yet to get an effective dig on this enough to set it up for their own team. Sargent to the outside to Braden. Finishes that one. No, Boyd County never giving up. They're going to get it back over. Reagan Queen gets it back over Roy. Bumps it up to Sargent. Lays it up. And this one is sent to the ticket taker. As Boyd County wins the point, much credit to Boyd County. As I said, they have the hustle and the heart of a lion on this Boyd County side. They do not give up on any point. Adria Queen goes back to the service line for Boyd County, sends it over the net. Dug out by Willis. Sargent sends that one over. This one's set to the back row to Queen. Queen puts it down from about 10 feet away from the net. Nice job by Adria Queen. She's yet to be able to get one close to the net to be able to deflate the ball, as we saw at Russell. But she's effective from the back row as well. Willis up to Sargent. Sargent to the outside she goes. That one tipped over by Caroline Woods. They go outside to Reagan Queen. She gets it over the net. Sargent sets it up. Braden, look out. I tell you what, when Kaylee Braden, the sky's into the air, somebody needs to take a picture of that and get a silhouette of it. It's like the Michael Jordan jump over there when she swings and puts that down. 9-5 now. Greenup County leads. Here's Sargent back on the serve for Greenup. This one tipped in the back row, saved. Boyd County going to get it over again. Reagan Queen being asked to do that a lot so far. Braden tips this one. And Boyd County's into the net. It's Greenup County's point. Jamie Clark wants a timeout, 10-5. He's seen enough right now. Let's call a timeout with him here and be right back here on MyTown TV.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available.
We are back here at Greenup County High School. Emma Sargent on the serve for Greenup County coming out of the timeout from Boyd County. And out of that timeout, Boyd County does get their first good dig on a Greenup County serve. Now this one's a little off. They're going to have to just get this over. Reagan Queen does so. Cammie Hammond puts it in the air. Sargent to Braden. Braden finishes it off. Good effort again by Boyd County, but she comes down on that ball with such a velocity that it is hard to keep it in bounds if you're a blocker over there for Boyd County. 11-5. Greenup County on top. Sargent serves it up. This one into the net. First one into the net tonight for either side. 11-6 the score. Boyd County will bring some substitutes into the game. Here comes the 8th grader, Peyton Clark, into the game, and the freshman, Ava Johnson. This is a rotation. Boyd County has their rotation down already early in the season. This is the same rotation I saw the other night at Russell when Boyd County played there. They bring the 8th grader and the freshman in together. Peyton Clark goes back to serve. Down 6-11. Let's see what she can do with her service. Nice dig. Sargent back to Braden. Look out. Braden again. Elevating 12-6. The score, Greenup County out to a quick start here against Boyd County. Lady Musketeers coming off a 3-set-1 victory over Russell and a straight-set victory over West Carter. That serve right into the net again. That was something Greenup County last year. Many times I had a chance to watch them. That was kind of a bugaboo for the Musketeers, giving teams too many points by serving the ball into the net or out of bounds. Here's Reagan Queen. Queen steps into it. Good serve by Queen. Greenup County does well to get this one over the net. Queen could win him this point. Clark puts it up to Robbins in the middle. Another good save by Greenup County. To the outside they go to Dillo, and she finds a way to get it down the line. Nice spike from Haley Dillo. The set wasn't right there on the net. Wasn't perfect, but she made something of it anyway. 13-7, Greenup County leads by 6. In the first set of this one from the greenhouse. Here's the sophomore, Caroline Woods, back to serve for the Musketeers. Dug out by Thornberry. Boyd County just going to have to get it over again. Braden up to the front to Sargent. Goes to the outside to Dillo. Puts it down. Johnson was there alone trying to block it. And Dillo found the opening. 14-7. Greenup County has doubled up Boyd County so far in this one. Musketeers look like they're ready to play some volleyball tonight here under first-year head coach Cambria Coleman. Johnson mishandles the dink attempt. 15-7. Greenup County in the lead. Caroline Woods heads back to the service line. Sends it into the net. 15-8. Third point of this set that Greenup County has given Boyd County on the serves into the net. Back to serve for Boyd County is the libero, Heidi Markham. She sends it over. Sargent goes up front to Lucy Roy. Roy, the height of Lucy Roy and the athleticism. Lucy Roy looking good over there on the outside hitting position. Gets the point, 16-8. Greenup County has doubled them up again as the Musketeers send Bailey Willis, a senior, back to serve. Willis puts this one over the net. Markham digs it out. Clark sets it up to Queen, who hadn't had a lot of opportunities. You want to get her plenty of opportunities like that, like Dillo. Puts it right down the line and in. 17-8. Greenup County just getting their big hitters a lot more opportunities than Boyd County is so far in this one. The digs have been a little off for the Lions so far. Willis sends it across the net. Markham goes up front to Clark. Here you go. Queen puts it down. See, that's what happens when you get Adria Queen set up correctly. Into the game for Boyd County, Bella Porter and Casey Porter. Bella a junior, Casey a senior. 17-9, the score. We got the cheering section over there. Nolan Clarkson going down and giving some push-ups on the ground. Not sure what those were for. The guy just loves working out. Sargent goes up to Roy, and Roy puts this one down the line. Right in, 18-9. Greenup County way up on Boyd County early in this one. Here we go. Haley Dillo back on the serve for the Musketeers. Steps into it. Barely gets it over. Now Greenup County going to have a free one here if they can communicate, but Lucy Roy puts it right back over the net. But they block it down on Adria Queen. She was facing a tough double block that time with Lucy Roy and Kaylee Braden up there. That's probably as hard as it gets in the region. 19-9. Greenup County on top. Haley Dillow steps into it, puts it down. Boyd County again going to have to struggle to get it back over the net. They do. Nice play there by Epling. But Braden gets the push across that time. Markham. Boyd County still just trying to get it back over. They handle it. Braden sets it across. What do we have? The call is going to be against Boyd County. Must have been into the net. 20-9. The score. Greenup County hot out of the gate in this one. Haley Dillow, jump serve. Man, she has a nice serve as well. Queen, though, gets it up and it's out. Greenup County's point, just on the wrong side of the line. 21-9. Dillow keeps the serve going. Epling, nice dig. Porter, back set. That one hit down the line. See, if Boyd County can get their first couple hits correct, then they have the players on the front line to finish it off. It's just been a tough task for them so far in this one. They find themselves down 10-21 in set one. Emmy Thornberry, really good player, steps back to the service line, steps into it. Nice serve by Thornberry. That'll get Boyd County a point. 21-11. Gets them back within 10 here in set number one. It's a long match, long way to go, and this Boyd County team will not give up, I promise you that. Thornberry puts it into the net, kind of returns the favor for some of Greenup County's gifts so far. 22-11 as Lucy Roy goes back to the service line, trying to finish off this set. They need 3 points to do so. Roy throws it up in the air. Boy, she is an ace server. You see why she leads the team in aces. What a serve that was. Had a downward bend to it. Fell in front of the Boyd County player before she could even think about getting to it. 23-11, Roy. Another serve. Boyd County does good to just keep it in the air. The Reagan Queen again sends it over. Here's going to be an opportunity. Sargent to Braden. Oh, they couldn't get the timing down on that one. Kaylee Braden jumped a little bit too earlier. The set was a little bit too lofty. Had too much air underneath it. I'll let Kimbria Coleman decide what the problem was. Adria Queen back to serve for Boyd County. Dillow goes to Sargent to Braden. Good job by Boyd County keeping it in play. Reagan Queen goes cross court. Braden pops it in the air. Sargent goes back to Braden. That one's down. Kaylee Braden. You may miss once, not going to miss twice. 24-12. It is set point here in set one for the Greenup County Musketeers. They send setter Emma Sargent back to the service line to try to finish off the set. Here we go. Sargent looking for that 25th point. Looks over the Boyd County defense. Sends the serve over. It's going to be out. 24-13 now. Fifth point of the set that Greenup County has lost on their serve by either putting it into the net or sending it long. Here comes the young bunch back in for Boyd County. Peyton Clark and Ava Johnson. Clark, the 8th grader, goes back to serve, down 13-24. There's the serve. That's off of Dillow, an ace for Peyton Clark. 24-14. She needs 10 more of those. Clark steps into it. She got another right there. Second ace in a row for the 8th grader, Peyton Clark. Serving well here for these Boyd County Lady Lions. Dillow handles this one. Sargent back to Braden. She pushes it across Markham. Boyd County could have a chance this time, but they have to just get it back over. Ava Johnson sends it over. Greenup County keeps it in play. Cammie Hammond sends it across. Now here's an opportunity for Boyd County. Robbins swats it to the back row. Dillow out to Braden. Braden puts it down on the Boyd County side. It's Greenup County's point, and it's Greenup County's set, 25-15. The Musketeers win set one. Let's take a break and be right back here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Parks Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Mom, what's for dinner?
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughters.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
We're back here on MyTown TV, live from the greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky, Greenup County High School. The Greenup County Musketeers have just won set one over the Boyd County Lady Lions, 25-15. Quite a display put on in that first set by Greenup County's hitters, particularly Kaylee Braden. Impressed with her game there in set one. And you got to give credit to Emma Sargent, the setter, too. She had a nice first set, laying several balls right up there at the net where Greenup County could use their incredible spiking skills. Boyd County just never quite got it going there in set one. They couldn't handle the serves of Greenup County effectively enough to bump the ball up to the front row for their setter to set things up for their superstars at the net, Adria Queen, Emmy Thornberry, Reagan Queen. They spent way too much time in the first set just trying to get the ball back over. But it's a new set, and like I said, Boyd County never quits. I can promise you that. You're in for a treat here tonight. Casey Porter serves the ball. Roy, it's blocked down by Boyd County. They'll try it again. Roy can't handle it this time. Boyd County's defense at the net. Bella Porter and Adria Queen wins point number one as Boyd County is out to a 1-0 lead here in set two. Porter serves over. Braden all the way to the net. Sargent digs it out nicely. Keeps the point alive. Now it's Greenup County keeping the points alive. Thornberry puts it down. It's blocked. They set it up back set this time. Bella Porter tried to push it down the line, but she pushes it out. I don't know if she was expecting that set to come back behind the setter that time. I think she thought she was going to go in front of her to either Thornberry or Queen. 1-1. Bailey Willis on the serve for Greenup. Queen gets a touch on it at the net, so Boyd County going to have to get this one over. Big opportunity for the Musketeers. Roy blocked down by Queen. No, Greenup County keeps it alive. No, they do not. They say they carried it. Crowd does not like it one bit. 2-1, Boyd County. On top, here's Emmy Thornberry back to serve. Thornberry sends it over. Hammond up to Sargent. Back set. Dillo sends it over. And who we got in the net? We got Dillo in the net. It's Boyd County's point, so Boyd County leads it 3-1. Now in set two, trailing by a set. Still very early in this one. Thornberry, a nice serve. It's hammered down by Reagan Queen. She saw that one coming right to the net, and her eyes got big, and she plastered it around the top of the key, basketball-wise here, 4-1. Boyd County in the lead behind the strength of Emmy Thornberry serves. On a little bit of a streak for the Lions. Thornberry over the net with it. Braden again. Reagan Queen repeats that performance. They keep laying them up at the net. She keeps spiking them down. 5-1 now. This game has taken a turn here in set 2. Thornberry serves that one long. 5-2 now. So let's see if Greenup County can play from behind. Haley Dillow goes back to the service line for the Musketeers. Coming into the game for Boyd County is a sophomore, number 2, Rylan Ashton. Dillow, nice serve by Haley Dillow. She found the opening and she dipped that ball right where the opening was. 5-3. Dillow again. Popped up to the net. Porter goes outside with it. Reagan Queen makes a nice play on the ball, but cannot quite get it. No, she did get it, actually. Must have put it off a Greenup County player out of bounds. 6-3. Adria Queen goes back to serve. Queen with a nice serve of her own. That one popped up nicely for Roy, though, and Roy just puts it over the blockers of Boyd County. It was Reagan Queen and Molly Robbins blocking at the net. But a crafty play by Lucy Roy, the senior for Greenup County. 6-4. Boyd County leads here in set 2. Lucy Roy steps into her serve, and she is some kind of server. As you can see, Lucy Roy has worked on her serves in the off season, it appears. She is a force from the service line. 6-5 now the score. Whoa, she sends missiles back there. Markham digs it out. Boyd County going to have to get it over. Willis bumps it to Sargent. Sargent to Braden. That set wasn't quite on the money. Queen digs it out. Robbins sends it over. Greenup County keeps things alive. They send it over the net. Porter, Markham, Reagan Queen, Willis for Greenup County. Sargent to Braden. Put down. Braden saves it. Big time point going here. Bailey Willis gets it back over the net. Markham to Porter, to the outside to Reagan Queen, finishes it off for Boyd County. Big hit by Reagan Queen from the outside hitting position. 7-5, Boyd County in the lead. That was the point of the match so far. One set, nothing. Greenup County leads in this one from the greenhouse tonight in Lloyd, Kentucky. Thank you all for joining us here on MyTown TV, and thanks to our sponsors, Clark's Pump and Shop, Big Sandy Superstore. As play continues here, David Johnson down the line. Willis up to Sargent. Sargent back set to Dillow. Dillow, oh, 3 players got their fist on the ball that time for Boyd County, but nobody could get it popped into the air so they could get it back over. 7-6 now the score. And here's Emma Sargent going back to the service line for Greenup County. Sargent steps into it. Johnson pops it in the air. Clark sets it up for Robbins, and Robbins hits it in. Eight to 6, Boyd County in the lead. Reagan Queen back to serve for the Lions. Jump serve, nice serve by Queen. Dug out nicely by Dillow, though. Braden sends it down the line. They're going to say she carried the ball. 9 to 6. I'm sorry, 9 to 6. Boyd County on top by 3 here in set 2. Queen looks things over. Serves it nicely. Hammond has trouble handling it, so Boyd County has an opportunity. Peyton Clark sends it to the outside. Thornberry gets the point. 10 to 6. Boyd County getting a lot of their points tonight through craftiness rather than power, but it works just the same. 10 to 6. Boyd County in the lead here in set 2. Reagan Queen serves that one out. 10-7 now. Substitutes coming into the game. Audrina Epling for Boyd County. And for Greenup County, Allie Jo Brown, a sophomore, headed into the game for Kaylee Braden. Braden will take a break. Having a nice game so far. Had an outstanding set one. Here for Greenup County, Allie Jo Brown steps back to the service line, fresh off the bench. See what she can do. Steps into the serve. Markham gets it high into the air. Clark tries to do something with it. Thornberry down the line, and she gets the point. Somebody was into the net, I think, for Greenup County, but regardless, Boyd County gets the point. Back into the game for Greenup County is Rachel Hall. Her first appearance, actually, in the game that I recall. Kaylee Braden checking back in as well. For Allie Jo Brown, they brought her in to serve. Heidi Markham, the libero for Boyd County, back to serve. Braden pops it up to the front row. Haley Dillow. Markham gets it in the air. Clark, nice set out to Thornberry. Nice save by Braden. She got popped in the face that time, but she's okay. Dillow gets it over. Queen out to Thornberry. Nice save again by Greenup County. Never say die, say the Musketeers. Markham out to Thornberry for a third time. Third time's not the charm. Sargent pops it up outside to Dillow. Down the line, Boyd County retrieves it. Epling goes over the net with it. Braden throws it up to Sargent. Sargent out to Dillow. Blocked down. Braden will save it again for Greenup County. What a point. Dillow blocked again. Queen sends it over. Hammond, and Boyd County wins the point. 12-7. What a point. Boyd County never quits. Greenup County showing some of the same attributes here tonight. Boyd County won that one. They lead this second set by 5 points, 12-7. Markham sends it over to Braden. Braden to Sargent, to Dillow on the outside. That set was not there. 13-7 now. Almost an exact reverse of set one. It's a timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa, easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me? Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Hot doggies, give me that. What in the Pixar? You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it. Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
We're back here from Greenup County High School in Lloyd, Kentucky, home of the Musketeers. Boyd County leads set two, 13-7. Heidi Markham serving, coming out of the timeout for Greenup County. Haley Dillow gets that one blocked. The double block at the net there by junior Adria Queen. And freshman Ava Johnson over there in on the action. Good work by Johnson and Queen, as Boyd County has doubled Greenup County up here in set two, just like Greenup County doubled Boyd County up in set one. Markham sends it over. Braden to the front. Sargent out to Dillow. Dillow getting them blocked over and over, but Dillow finds the spot right down the line. Boyd County had a lion wall formed over there on the right side of that net. Left side, if you're looking at it from Greenup's perspective. Cammie Hammond, the libero for Greenup County, goes back to serve for the Musketeers. Hammond sends it over the net. This one popped up to the front. Clark, blocked down. Good save by Boyd County, trying to keep it alive. They can't quite do so. It's Greenup County's point. 14-9 the score. Here we go. Here's Cammie Hammond. Serves it over the net. Markham to Clark. Good back set to Johnson, straight down the line. Braden handles it. Sargent pops it up to Lucy Roy, and Roy puts it down off the block of Queen and Johnson that time. Using that block well. Cambria Coleman giving her advice from the sidelines. First-year coach Cambria Coleman for these Musketeers, looking to come out in a big way. This will be a huge win for her tonight here at the Greenhouse over the Boyd County Lions. Ava Johnson puts that one out. 14-10 now the score. Or, I'm sorry, 14-11 now the score. Jeff's got it right on the screen for you. Here's the serve from Hammond. Johnson digs it. Going to be tough to get that one out of there. Yeah. That dig was too close to the net, and Boyd County gave it all they could at the net to try to make something of it. Could not quite do so. So Greenup County, after going down 14-7, has rattled off 5 points in a row. It's 14-12 now. They're right back in set number 2. Markham goes to the front to Peyton Clark. There's Adria Queen. That's just what the doctor ordered for Boyd County. They got the set put up nicely to Adria Queen, and she does what she does. She finishes it off. 15-12, Boyd County in the lead. Waiting to see who's going back to handle the serving duties for Boyd County. Here's the ball lays lonely back there in the end zone of Greenup County Greenhouse Gymnasium. Casey Porter, the lone senior on this team, steps to the service line for Boyd County. Sends it over. Braden pops it up to the net. That's tipped over by Emmy Thornberry, 16-12. Boyd County getting some points here in set 2 of that variety, where the Greenup County dig just goes a little bit too far. Miss hit that time on the serve for Casey Porter. She gives it a laugh herself there. 16-13. Here comes Bailey Willis, the senior, back into the game for Greenup County. Willis will head to the service line. Greenup County won set 1, 25-15. Willis sends it over. It's out of bounds. 17-13. Boyd County leads here in set 2. Reagan Queen getting set to check back into the match. She does so. Emmy Thornberry back to serve for Boyd County. Sends it over. Emma Sargent throws it up on the outside to Lucy Roy. Queen makes a nice play. They're going to set it right back to her. They're making her work out there on the outside. Lucy Roy in the middle tries to tap it over. Stays in play. Boyd County sends it over. Braden pops it in the air. Sargent goes to the outside to Dillo. Dillo wins this one and heads right over to Richard Queen on the front row, Reagan Queen's dad. 17-14. Greenup County trails by 3. They send Haley Dillo back to the service line. Now Dillo, she's been good for a couple aces here and there. Not this time. Markham goes up to Porter. That one is hammered down by Reagan Queen. I mentioned Reagan Queen a moment ago, and she comes through with a tremendous spike on the outside. 18-14. The score now. Boyd County hanging on to that 4-point lead. Here's Adria Queen. Goes back to the service line for the Lions. Sends it over. Willis. Nice bump by Willis. Up to Braden. Nice dig there, but no, it's not quite. There's not many that Braden has hit that you can really return. I haven't seen a lot of that tonight. Braden goes up with an extra athleticism and an extra velocity on that ball. 18-15 the score. Lucy Roy on the serve now. Sends a nice one over. Markham digs it. Porter. Reagan Queen. What a spike from Reagan Queen again. Here from the left outside hitting position. And here comes the typical rotation of Boyd County. Peyton Clark and Ava Johnson coming in. Peyton Clark will go back to serve, leading by 4, 19-15. There we go. Clark steps into that serve. And we have a call already. I'm not sure what exactly the call was. It's Greenup County's point. I'm sorry, I'm not a volleyball expert, and I think I would have had to have been to deduce what that call was. 19-16. Somebody can explain it to me later. Emma Sargent serves. Boyd County gets the ball back over. Greenup County keeps it in play. Sargent goes across on the outside, this time to a new player in the game, Danica Veach. Coming through with the kill from the left outside hitting position for Greenup County. Making it a 2-point set here in the second set, 19-17. The score. Sargent, the serve. It's on the line. Hits the line. 19-18. Boyd County fans don't like that call. 19-18 the score now. Greenup County set to serve it up again. Here we go. Sargent sends it over again. Boyd County handles this one. Markham. Robbins gets it over. Big opportunity for Greenup County. Sargent up to Braden. Braden pushes it to the back row instead of hammering it down there. Queen saves it in. Nice crafty play there. They go to the back row to Dillo this time. Blocked down by none other than Molly Robbins, a junior at the net for Boyd County, giving Boyd County a 2-point advantage again, 20-18 here in set 2. Reagan Queen goes back to the service line. Here we go. Reagan Queen sends it into the net this time. 20-19 now the score. Greenup County within 1. And they're sending in Allie Jo Brown, the sophomore, to serve. Cambria Coleman must believe in the serve of Allie Jo Brown. Second time she sent her in this set to serve at a critical juncture this time. Down only 1, 20-19. Brown looks over the Boyd County defense. Starts way back in the baseline. Runs towards the court, delivers the serve. Comes through with the serve. The serve of Allie Jo Brown does deliver. Cambria Coleman knows what she's doing over there. 20-20 the score here in set 2. Big moment in this match right now. Greenup County up 1-0. That went into the net. 21-20. Boyd County goes back to the lead. Here comes Adria Queen back into the match, and Heidi Markham goes back to serve. Kaylee Braden will check back in for Allie Jo Brown. Here we go. Markham sends it over. Braden pops it up to the net. Greenup County struggles to get it out of there. Little carry of the ball. The referee says 22-20. Boyd County leads this one by 2 now. Markham sends it over. Hammond. She might make that one. Yeah, Hammond puts it right in the basketball goal. But it doesn't count for anything except a point for Boyd County. Don't see that very often, Jeff. The ball manages to go right into the basket. We have a timeout on the floor. 23-20. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Wearing a seatbelt protects a driver in the event of a collision. And driving distraction-free protects everyone.
We're back here. Heidi Markham serves 23-20. Haley Dillo spikes it over. Adria Queen sends it over. Cammie Hammond up to Sargent to Dillo. Blocked again. Greenup County puts it over. Nice work there by Danica Veach at the net. 23-21 now. Greenup County still in this set. Only trailing by 2. Cammie Hammond goes back to serve for Greenup County. Hammond sends the serve over the net. Markham comes up with it. Clark, nice to the outside to Queen. Queen puts it out. 23-22 now. Greenup County within 1 here in set number 2. Critical juncture of the game. Boyd County needs to come away with this second set. They started off so well in the second set. Cammie Hammond sends it over. Markham up to the net. Clark will set it up this time to Thornberry. Blocked into the back row. Markham saves it. Clark sends it over. Greenup County big-time opportunity. Cammie Hammond to Dillo. Dillo, nice diving save by Markham. Epling puts it back over the net. And we have another call at the net. Boyd County must have been into the net or a double hit, I believe is what the referee call is. He holds up 2 fingers. 23-23 now. We have ourselves a set here in set 2. Markham digs it out. Clark goes up to Queen. That's where you want to go with it. Queen puts it down. 24-23. It's set point now for Boyd County here in set 2. They're going to bring in Bella Porter and Casey Porter. The Porters come into the game. Casey Porter, the senior, will head back to set if their typical rotation holds true, and it does. 24-23, this is set point for Boyd County. Let's see if they can even this matchup at one set apiece. Porter sends it over. Hammond pops it to the front. It's set up to the outside. Roy puts it over. Here's Thornberry for the set. She delivers 25-23. Boyd County wins set 2. We're tied at one set apiece. We got a good one going here tonight from the greenhouse. We'll be right back with you here on MyTown TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
People like to ask us what we do. We do it all.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Parks Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, and we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
We're back here on MyTown TV at the greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky, where the Greenup County Musketeers and the Boyd County Lady Lions are tied up at one set apiece. Greenup County captured the first set, 25-15. Boyd County got the second one, 25-23. Greenup County will have the serve here to start the third set. Bailey Willis, the senior, sets back to start things off, and she does so. Sending it to the back row to Epling. Porter sets it up to Thornberry, who's into the net that time. She swung through that one and got into the net. It's 1-0 Greenup County. Two really good teams here. You're seeing two teams here at the upper tier of the 16th region, both with an opportunity to dethrone the Ashland Kittens. Jason Clark's two-time defending region champions. Nice set that time from Sargent. Even better dig from Heidi Markham. She's getting the, that one's out. Boyd County tried to tip it over here to the near side. 2-0 now. Greenup County leads, but both these teams have the opportunity. Now, the only other team probably, well, a couple other teams, but one of the teams that would say, not so fast, Ryan. We have a shot at this, too, is Rowan County. And, well, we're going to find out the next couple nights. Greenup County goes out to Rowan County. Tomorrow night, Nathan River will be on the call for that one here on MyTown TV. So you'll see these Musketeers playing tomorrow night against Rowan County. Nice block from Adria Queen on the spike attempt of Lucy Roy. 1-on-1 matchup there. Adria Queen got the better of that one. 2-1, Greenup County leads. And Boyd County host Rowan County on Thursday night. So we'll see how both these teams fare against the Vikings. Oh, my goodness. Lucy Roy was very unhappy about getting blocked that last time. She came back with a little extra punch on that one. Heidi Markham, she's okay on the back row that time. Haley Dillow 3-1, Greenup County. Adria Queen. It's blocked down by the double block that time of Roy and Braden. Formidable duo. Haley Dillo, the third of that three Musketeer front line for Greenup County. Back there serving right now. Porter pops it into the air. Thornberry puts it off the block. Nice play by Emmy Thornberry getting the point. 4-2, Greenup County on top here in set 3. Reagan Queen checking back in for fellow junior Adrena Epling. Thornberry serves it over, and Greenup County cannot handle it. Boyd County was successful at this in this formation the last set. Thornberry back there serving, Adria Queen, Bella Porter, and Reagan Queen up on the net here on this near side. That worked out well for them. Lucy Roy hammers this one down into the block. It goes down on the Boyd County side, 5-3. Greenup County leads. Into the game for Boyd County is number 2, Rylan Ashton. And Lucy Roy, fresh off that spike, fresh off a couple spikes in a row, goes back to serve. She sends it over. Markham goes to the outside. Boyd County just gets this over. Sargent sends it out to Braden. Set wasn't quite there. Queen puts it up in the air and is out of bounds this time. 6-3, Greenup County with the lead here in set 3. Lucy Roy at the service line for the Musketeers. Jump serve, steps into it. Queen, nice dig. Porter, Adria Queen gets the point. Too tough. One of the region's best hitters, Adria Queen, gets the point. 6-4 now. Lions trail by 2. Queen back, Willis. Nice dig that time. Set up well to Braden. And again, if you can get Kaylee Braden a set like that, you're going to see the same results if you can get Adria Queen a set like that. A few of these players in the 16th region, they will eliminate the volleyball if it is put up right for them. 7-4 the score now. Emma Sargent steps back to serve. Boyd County with a little bit of problems with that one. They're going to have to just settle for getting it over. Braden to Sargent, popped into the air. Braden tips it down. Greenup County just wasn't in sync there, and Reagan Queen makes them pay for it. Greenup County had a beautiful opportunity at the net. They just couldn't quite communicate and get things together. And Reagan Queen made them pay. 7-5. Here goes number 7 again, Peyton Clark, the 8th grader, back to serve for Boyd County. Clark steps into it. Dug out, Sargent, back set. Braden wins it again at the net. Kaylee Braden, what a player. 8-5. Greenup County in the lead. Checking in is the service expert, Allie Jo Brown, sophomore. Coming in to serve. Cambria Coleman talking to Kaylee Braden over there. I think she likes what she saw. I don't blame her. Boyd County, a little miscommunication there. Rare sight there for the Lions. They give one away, 9-5. Here's Allie Jo Brown. Brown to the back row. Again, Boyd County having some problems with it. They're going to have to settle for getting it back over. Brown pops it to Sargent. Sargent goes to the outside. This time, Haley Dillo finishes it off against the double block of Robbins and Johnson. And it's 10-5, and that's when Jamie Clark wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughters.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
We're back here. Allie Joe Brown serving for Greenup County. Let's see if the timeout paid off for Coach Jamie Clark. Boyd County, yep, it sure did. No, Greenup County, nope, they did get it over. Reagan Queen saves it. Greenup County tries to put it down, but somebody's into the net, so it didn't pay off in the end. Good hustle by Greenup County getting that one back over. But it's 10-6, so the timeout for Jamie Clark wound up paying off. Boyd County wins the point out of the timeout. Audrina Epling checks in for Reagan Queen. Emmy Thornberry comes in for Rylan Ashton. Epling goes back to serve for Boyd County. Audrina Epling, a junior for these Lions. Steps into it, Hammond. It's the dig. It's a nice setup there for Haley Dillow, and she finishes it off. Greenup County wins the point, 11-6 now the score. Lucy Roy comes back in on that front row. It's got to be a good feeling for Coach Coleman anytime she sees Lucy Roy heading into that front row for Greenup County. Here's Caroline Woods with the service. A little miscommunication again for Boyd County. It goes out of bounds, though. 12-6. They did manage to get it over. Good hustle by the Lions as they seem a little discombobulated here in set 3. It's been a tale of completely different sets. Set 1 was kind of like this one's gone so far. Set 2, Boyd County came out and really played effectively. And again, they have trouble getting it over, so it's going to be an opportunity for Greenup County. Sargent pops it to the outside to Dillow. Here we go. Clark across to Thornberry, and Thornberry finishes it off. She has been a thorn in Greenup County's side tonight. Nice spike from Emmy Thornberry. There's the point from Boyd County. Nice serve that time from Heidi Markham. As Boyd County trying to chip away, get right back into this third set. 12-8, Greenup County leads. Markham sends it over the net. Hammond up to Sargent. Big opportunity for the Musketeers, and Lucy Roy makes that one pay off. 13-8, it's a 5-point lead for Greenup County. Let's see who heads back to the service line for the Musketeers. Bailey Willis going to check in. And she'll take the serve. Danica Feach heads to the bench. Willis. Nice service. Markham up to Clark. Clark to Thornberry. Greenup County does a good job saving it there. Good quick reflexes at the net. Thornberry again wins the point this time. Emmy Thornberry, she's been the star of this third set so far for Boyd County. They're just trying to overcome this 4-point deficit they've created. Here comes Casey Porter back into the match to serve for the Lions. Porter sends it over, the senior. Willis to Sargent. Sargent pops it up to Roy. Roy keeps it in. Markham over to Porter to Thornberry. Thornberry goes long with that one. She had the right idea. They put her in an awkward spot. There wasn't a kill opportunity at the net, so she tried to place the ball or make it difficult for Greenup County, but just went a little long with it. 14-9 the score. Here's Dillow. Steps into it. A nice save over here in front of us by Bella Porter. Greenup County tips it over. Boyd County keeps it alive. Here's Cammie Hammond. Hammond to Sargent to Roy in the middle. Good save again by senior Casey Porter. Thornberry places it down the line. She's an expert at that. 14-10. Again, the lead is 4. So Greenup County's lead has hovered around 4 or 5 points this entire set so far once they establish that margin. Now in this formation here, Boyd County's been pretty successful. Thornberry with the fantastic serve. That's one of the reasons they've been successful here in this formation. Thornberry's serve is second to none, but Reagan Queen's played a nice left outside hitter role here. And of course you have Adria Queen in the middle in this formation. Lucy Roy puts the spike down, but the block goes out of bounds. So it's Greenup County's point, and they once again get their lead to 4 points, 15-11. Here we go, Lucy Roy back to the service line for the Musketeers. Boyd County just hasn't been able to string enough points together to get back into this match. Roy puts it into the net, 15-12, so the lead is now 3. So big service opportunity here for Adria Queen of Boyd County. Queen sends it over the net. Into the air it goes. Sargent outside to, that's going to be Boyd County's point. They make it 15-13. That was outside to the sophomore Caroline Woods, who's playing that left outside hitter role for Greenup County right now. Adria Queen goes to that side. Willis, Sargent, back to Woods. Over the net, nice dig by Ashton. Greenup County tips it over, but they are into the net. Boyd County's point, 14-15. We have a 1-point game here in the third set now. As we have some discussion, Haley Dillo having a word with the umpire. Adria Queen going to have to run and get the ball herself from the fans over there. Adria Queen heads back to the service line, sends it over. Willis up to Sargent. Sargent to Braden in the middle. When you want a point, just lay it up in the air for Kaylee Braden and watch her go to work. 16-14. Greenup County maintains their lead. Here we go, Emma Sargent back to serve for the Musketeers. She sends it over and it is out. 16-15. Big opportunity here for Boyd County again in set 3. Greenup County won set 1, 25-15. Boyd County won set 2, 25-23. And Peyton Clark, the 8th grader, coming in to serve for Boyd County. Clark, the only middle schooler on either one of these varsity rosters. A little miscommunication over there for Greenup County, but they managed to get it back over, and Boyd County's Reagan Queen sends it over to Cammie Hammond. Sargent up to Braden, just didn't get the timing on that one right. Ashton winds up over with Johnson. She sends it over. Hammond, Sargent to Braden in the middle, blocked down. Boyd County's Molly Robbins blocks it down, 16-16. It's a tie game here in set 3. One set apiece, 16-16. Good match between these two really good volleyball programs. Clark goes back, and Greenup County cannot get it over. Boyd County has their first lead of the third set now. Let's see how they play in front. 17-16. How does Greenup County respond? Peyton Clark having some success with her serve, the 8th grader coming through for Boyd County. Kaylee Braden sends it over. Clark pops it in the air. Markham outside set to Reagan Queen. Greenup County delivers. Sargent up to Braden. Braden puts it out this time. So Boyd County with a 2-point lead, 18-16, as the Lions begin to establish a little bit of margin of their own here in set 3. Peyton Clark steps into it, delivers the serve. That one's into the air. Good play by Emma Sargent. Boyd County was all ready at that net to spring off the ground and try to get the block. And Emma Sargent took advantage of that and placed the ball nicely in the middle of the Boyd County formation. Here we go. Allie Jo Brown back to serve for Greenup County. Ashton pops it in the air. Perfect dig. Reagan Queen tries the crafty play. Sargent goes to the outside to Dillo. Dillo, Ashton. Can they get it over? Reagan Queen sure can. Brown pops it up to the net. Sargent goes to the net. Dillo puts it down. Clark. Can they get it over? Ashton does get it over. Hammond to Sargent. Sargent tries the dink again. Boyd County up to the challenge this time. Dillo puts it down. Clark's there again. Ashton to Queen to Dillo. Another opportunity for Greenup. Dillo blocked down, but Dillo quick reflexes gets it right back over. Clark, Robbins puts it down. Nope, Greenup County still has this one alive. They cannot communicate though, and Boyd County wins the point. 19-17. What a point. Another classic point in this match so far, as Boyd County now has a 2-point advantage here in set 3, 19-17. Peyton Clark gets the ace. The 8th grader coming up big here in set 3. I got to give her props, and it's a timeout, Cambria Coleman. Let's take it with them. 2017. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org.
We're back here on MyTown TV. Boyd County has a 2017 lead in set 3. Peyton Clark, the 8th grader, has been a star from the service line. Haley Dillo gets the point out of the timeout, though. Cambria Coleman called timeout, settled things down for these Musketeers, and they get the point, narrowing the margin to 2 points now, 18-20. Greenup County serving. They send Caroline Woods, a sophomore, back to serve. Ava Johnson from the back row gets it. Peyton Clark playing a nice, she's playing a great third set. Sargent up to, oh, look out. Good get back there by Rylan Ashton. Just put her hands up and defended her face that time from the blast of Lucy Roy. She did so successfully, but Boyd County couldn't come up with it. It's 20-19. What a set we have going here in set 3. Caroline Woods gets the ace for Greenup County, a timely ace, make it 20-20. We saw this score in the last set, set 2. It's a closely matched volleyball game we got from Greenup County High School here between these two really good teams. Caroline Woods sends a serve over, 20-20. Johnson up to Clark. Up she goes to Robin. She sends it long. Greenup County now has the lead. It's tipsy-turvy, going back and forth right now. Boyd County had the lead for a few points. Now Greenup County has recaptured the lead, 21-20. Caroline Woods sends it over. Ashton bumps it out to Johnson. Robbins going to get it over the net. Braden up to Sargent. Sargent pops it up to Lucy Roy, and Lucy Roy spikes it down for Greenup County, 22-20. And Coach Jamie Clark wants a timeout now for Boyd County. Let's take it with him. Be right back here on MyTown TV. We're back here on MyTown TV. It's 22-20. Greenup County leads here in set 3. Greenup County has the serve right now. Sophomore Caroline Woods back at the service line. She has had a few points in a row for the Musketeers at a critical juncture in this game. Here in set 3, one set apiece. Woods sends it over. Coming out of the timeout, Coach Jamie Clark called for Boyd County. Johnson gets it over the net. Greenup County pops it up in the air. Well, they saved that one. Braden out to Dillo. Dillo gets it over the net and gets the point for Greenup County. Big play by Haley Dillo, the senior, and good play by Kaylee Braden as well. 23-20. Greenup County leads here in set 3 as Caroline Woods continues her hot service streak here for the Musketeers. See if Boyd County can show their resiliency and get right back into this one. Thornberry, good bump. Clark, good back set. Reagan Queen gets it over. Sargent goes up to Roy. Roy finds the back of the net, no problem, but Boyd County was in the net anyway. It would have been Greenup County's point. Referee says Molly Robbins was into the net. But the ball fell into play anyway. So 24-20, Greenup County has a set point now here in set 3 to try to go up 2-1. Woods trying to finish this off. Markham to Clark. Clark sets it up. Robbins. She wasn't messing around that time. Molly Robbins puts the spike down. The junior for Boyd County comes through, making it 21-24. It's a 3-point Boyd County deficit, so they'll need at least three serves from Audrina Epling in a row, getting points. Epling over to Hammond. Good hustle by Sargent, popping it into the air. Roy just gets it over. See if Boyd County can execute. Clark goes to the outside to Thornberry. That's a point. She likes going down that line. She is an expert at that. Emmy Thornberry got it set up just right, and good serve that time. That started out things. Audrina Epling's serve getting Greenup County a little discombobulated, so they couldn't get a bump set spike. Here we go. There's the serve. Another good serve from Epling. 23-24. Boyd County hanging in there by a thread this set. One set apiece. Thank you all for joining us tonight here on MyTown TV for this exciting volleyball action. Epling with the serve for Boyd County. Braden pops it into the air. Sargent goes to the outside to Roy. Roy, good dig by Markham. Thornberry pops it in the air. Clark gets it over. Roy to Sargent to Roy in the middle. Block down on Greenup County's side. Molly Robbins gets the block for Boyd County, and we have a tie game. Great job by junior Audrina Epling, coming up big with the serves here for Boyd County just when they needed them. 24-24, Epling sends it over. Braden pops it into the air again. They go to the outside to Roy. Little extra velocity. That one almost hits the top of the greenhouse, but Markham manages to save it. Braden gets it over. Greenup County miscommunicates. They both touch it. It's Boyd County's point, 25-24. The Boyd County fans are getting riled up here, getting fired up, and it's a timeout, Greenup County. 25-24. Let's take it with them, Jeff. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa, easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me? Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Hot doggies, give me that. What in the Pixar? You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Gets them every time. Rewards. Got it. Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
We're back here at set point for Boyd County. Audrina Epling trying to finish it off here in set 3. She sends it over, and she does! She sends an ace over. What a job by Audrina Epling, the junior, winning set 3 for the Boyd County Lions. The Lions come away with the victory here in set 3, 26-24. So far in this one, Greenup County came out hot in set 1 and won set 1 25-15. Boyd County came up with set 2, 25-23. Now Boyd County wins set 3, 26-24. So let's see what happens in set 4 coming up next here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We are back here on MyTown TV from the greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky, where it's 2-1. Boyd County leads over Greenup County. Starting off set 4 is senior Casey Porter. She delivers the serve over. Emma Sargent goes to the outside to Lucy Roy. She puts that right on the, no, she puts it out. Pretty close over there on the line. But it's Boyd County 1, Greenup County nothing here in set 4. 2-1, Boyd County leads. Porter serves it over. Hammond pops it up to Sargent. Sargent goes to the outside to Roy. She dinks this one. Adria Queen puts it out on the opposite side this time, though. 1-1. Both of the team's big hitters have put one out apiece here in the first couple points of set 4. 1-1. Bailey Willis goes back to serve for Greenup County. Willis steps into the serve, delivers it over the net. Epling, the star of set 4, does a good job with the bump that time. That allowed the set to be put up beautifully for Adria Queen. That's what happens when you put the set right there for Adria Queen. She finishes it off like a pro at the net. 2-1. Boyd County leads here in set 4 now. Emmy Thornberry goes back to serve. Boyd County likes this formation because Thornberry, she is some kind of server. Dillo gets it over. It's popped into the air. Sargent puts it over to Markham. Porter out to Queen. Reagan Queen finishes that point off. 3-1 Boyd County on top quickly here in set 4. The ability to adapt well and bounce back after facing hardship, trauma, tragedy, or severe stress. Resilience. That's what these teams have shown here tonight. Lucy Roy puts this one down. Nice leg kick attempt there from Reagan Queen. Good effort. Rylan Ashton coming back in. 4-2, or 3-2, I'm sorry. Boyd County on top. Haley Dillo back to serve for Greenup County. Markham puts it in the air. Porter to Queen. This one dug out nicely. Sargent out to Braden. Braden blocked down. Greenup County has it blocked. Boyd County has their blocking game going well. That was Bella Porter and Adria Queen teaming up to get that point for Boyd County. Here's Adria Queen, goes back to the service line. As we wait for the substitute to check in for Greenup County, Allie Jo Brown coming in for Caroline Woods. Woods, who had quite a service streak in set 3. Willis to Sargent. They go backward this time. Boyd County getting their blocks going. Braden goes out with that one. Boyd County has Greenup County a little bit rattled here, 5-2. These Boyd County Lions, after dropping the first set 25-15, have come back with 2 thrillers in a row, 25-23, 26-24. And now they're out to a 6-2 lead here in set 4. Kimbria Coleman wants a timeout, try to regroup the troops. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Wearing a seatbelt protects a driver in the event.
Here we go. We're back here. Lucy Roy gets the point for Greenup County right out of the timeout from Kimbria Coleman. It's funny, both of these coaches, Jamie Clark and Cambria Coleman, they've shown a knack for that. They seem to win the point right out of their timeout, stopping the streak of the other team. 6-3. Lucy Roy goes back to serve for Greenup County, trailing by 3. Roy delivers the ace. That one off the backboards. They're dialed up to the ceiling here at Greenup County's greenhouse. Sure, Coach Alex Barker's had those in good use. New Greenup County boys basketball coach Alex Barker. Good dig from Markham. That's set up to the outside to Queen. That was blocked down by Greenup County, so they return the favor on the blocks that time. It's Woods and Sargent combining for that block. It'll be Greenup County's point. Well, I thought it was Greenup County's point. The scoreboard says opposite, though. No, it was Boyd County's point. Must have been out of bounds or something, or somebody in the net. Not sure. Here we go, Peyton Clark, the 8th grader. Man, she was a great server in the last set, and she proves to still be a great server. It's 8-4. That's the correct score now on the scoreboard, and I'm sure, Jeff, you probably had it right all along. I get too excited here sometimes. 8-4 the score. Boyd County with a 4-point advantage. Peyton Clark, the 8th grader, back to serve for the Lions. As we wait for the referee on the near side of the scorer's table to sort some things out. Here we go. Referee still consulting with the official score. Let's see what the ruling is here from the sidelines. The referee going to bring the roster out and look things over even further on the Greenup County side of the court. Looks like she's looking at how the Musketeers are aligned. And she's going to go have a word with Coach Cambria Coleman now. As I said, I'm not an experienced volleyball aficionado. You got to forgive me. Haven't seen a conversation like this between a coach and a referee since I've been doing games the last few years for mTown.TV. Cambria Coleman says she's got it right. Apparently the official on the near side had some confusion. We're going to play on. Here we go, 8-4. Peyton Clark on the serve for Boyd County. Peyton Clark sends that one to the back row. Haley Dillo to Sargent. Out to Woods. Markham pops it in the air. Clark, beautiful set to Reagan Queen. Braden to Sargent. Sargent to the back row to Dillo. Put down, dug out again by the 8th grader. Reagan Queen goes cross court. Braden to Sargent, right back to Braden. Braden wins that point for Greenup County. 8-5 now. Into the game for Greenup County comes number 24, Danica Veach, back in. For number 33, Ava Defoe. Serving for Greenup County is Emma Sargent. Sargent gets it over the net. Johnson. Clark gets it over. Dug out. Back row Lucy Roy. Over to Markham. Clark sets it up to Queen. Queen sends that one long, though. Oh, no, Greenup County's into the net, they say. So it's Boyd County's point. Greenup County with some misfortune right here for their volleyball team. I tell you, they came out like a house on fire here at the greenhouse. It was a greenhouse on fire in set number 1, but since then, Boyd County has shown the resiliency. And here again is Adrina Epling showing her serving prowess. She stepped to the service line when it was 21-24. It looked like Greenup County had that third set in the bag. And Adrina Epling tore off the rest of the points to win that set for Boyd County. And now here she is again at the service line. Epling serves it over. Sargent goes backwards this time to Lucy Roy in the back row. Clark to Thornberry. Thornberry tried to make something of it. Did it hit the line? No, it was out. Thornberry looking for a touch there from Greenup County. That would have been the only way Boyd County would have been able to pull out that point, as the set was just off the mark. Here we go, Kaylee Braden serves. Robbins hammers it down for Boyd County. In a hammering motion there, 11-6. Robbins replaced by Adria Queen. She goes out of the game feeling good about her game. Heidi Markham, the service for Boyd County. Roy to the front. They go to Haley Dillow. Puts it over. Markham to Clark. Pops it in the air to Adria Queen. She's on the line with that one. Adria Queen gets the point, 12-6. The score, another timeout for Greenup County. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughters.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support.
We're back here at the greenhouse. Boyd County leading 12-6. Looks like Greenup County loses that point. I'm not sure. Here we go, 13-6 now. Heidi Markham serving. Tammy Hammond to Sargent. Dillow popped into the air. The 8th grader coming up big again for Boyd County. Thornberry down the line. She loves that shot down the line. She finished off Russell a few nights ago with that shot numerous times. 14-6. Boyd County with a commanding lead now here in set 4. Markham to Hammond. Sargent outside to Dillow. Dillow wins the point down the line. So it's 14-7. Greenup County finds themselves doubled up right now here in set 4. Down 2-1. Greenup County in those first 3 sets actually outscored Boyd County total points, but doesn't matter. Boyd County won set 2 by 2, so won set 3 by 3. Peyton Clark stays out of the net. Greenup County blocks it down. It's going to be Musketeer point. 14-8. There's Allie Jo Brown on the serve for Greenup County. Sends it over. Epling to Clark. Thornberry. That one popped up in the air. Dillow goes to the back row. Diving attempt by Markham, but a little miscommunication from her teammates there. Nobody could decide who to go for the second hit. So 14-9. Greenup County trying to inch back into this game. Brown to Markham. Clark. Johnson puts it into the net. 14-10. Allie Jo Brown, the sophomore, at the service line, trying to bring the Musketeers back into this one. 10-14. There's the serve. It's out. 15-10 now. It's a 5-point advantage for Boyd County. They get Adria Queen back in. They get Bella Porter in and Casey Porter. Casey Porter will head back to the service line once the substitution is allowed. See, Coach Alex Barker commented they have been putting those rims to use. Those rims that are dialed up here right now, and I'm sure they have. Lucy Roy cannot quite get that one over. 16-10. As I said, Coach Alex Barker, his first season on the job here at Greenup County boys basketball. Look forward to that this season as Greenup County has a plethora of talent on their team. Sensational 8th grader, Trice Carter, Kieran Jenkins, Cam Chaffins, to name a few. There we go. Greenup County needs this point in a big way. Haley Dillow pops it in. Markham to Thornberry. She tries to go down that line again. I don't know if that cleared the net, but it keeps going here. Lucy Roy, that didn't clear the net. 17-10. Boyd County in the lead, a 7-point advantage right now. Greenup County wins that point. Lucy Roy comes through, 17-11. And remind you, if you're a Greenup County fan, join us Friday night. We'll have the backyard brawl for you from Russell. Henry R. Evans Stadium, the Russell Red Devils, the Greenup County Musketeers. We look forward to that one. Here's the serve from Danica Veach. Thornberry sends it over. Braden to Sargent. Goes outside to Dillo. That one blocked down. Again, that's one I don't know if it would have cleared. It kind of caught the top tape. 18-11, Boyd County with a commanding advantage here in set 4. A 2-1 set lead and a 7-point advantage in set 4. Thornberry cross to Brown. Dillo pops it up to Roy. Markham continues to save many there in the middle, and Queen found the advantage on the outside using her skill rather than power that time. 19-11, Boyd County. Thornberry back there on the service. They like this formation. I'm telling you, this is a good formation for Boyd County. Roy pops it over. Queen right back to her. Into the air. Dillo goes to the back row. They'll get this one set up nicely to Reagan Queen on the outside. She just has to tap it over, though. It was too far off the net. Haley Dillo blocked down. Braden up to the front to Sargent to Lucy Roy. She puts it down on the near side of the court. 19-12. The lead is 7 now. Rylan Ashton back into the game for Boyd County. Big service coming up here for senior Haley Dillo. Trailing 12-19. Dillo back to Markham. Porter to Queen. Queen finds the corner. Nice play by Adria Queen. Again, haven't seen as much of that Adria Queen power at the net as they haven't been able to give her the sets she needs up there, but she's making something of it regardless. Boyd County, a scrappy team that never quits. I saw that at Russell the other night, and they are doing it again here. Lucy Roy sends it down the line. Adria Queen tipped it. 20-13 now the score. Here comes Caroline Woods back into the match for Greenup County. Lucy Roy serving for Greenup County, trailing by 7. They need an epic performance here from Lucy Roy to get back into this one. Roy back to Markham. Markham digs it out. Porter back set to Bella Porter. That one popped into the air. Greenup County's Emma Sargent goes into their own bench trying to retrieve it. Can't do so. 21-13 is now the score. Greenup County gets Ava Defoe back up into the game for Danica Veach. And here comes Peyton Clark, the 8th grader. She's been spectacular serving the volleyball here in this one tonight. Peyton Clark steps into this one, and it's an ace again for Peyton Clark. She is a serving superstar in the making here for Boyd County. 22-13. The score, Clark. I like that. She went short with the first one, then goes long with the second one. She knows what she's doing there playing volleyball. Markham for Boyd County, and Ava Johnson puts it into the net. 22-14. Greenup trails by 8. Emma Sargent heads back to the service line. Danica Veach comes back into the match for Ava Defoe. Here we go. Sargent gets the serve over the net. Reagan Queen pops it to the back row. Dillo goes up to Sargent. Braden, that puts it off the block. So that's a hit already. They go out to Reagan Queen. Reagan Queen goes long with that one. Going cross court, 22-15. Couldn't quite finish that one off. Here we go. Here's Sargent, the service. Puts it on the back row. Boyd County lets it go. The fans going insane here. Oh no, it's overruled by the chair umpire. He overrules it, so it's Greenup County losing that point, and Boyd County picking it up. Here we go. Adrena Epling back to serve, and she finished off set 3. They have her back to serve here for set 4 and for the entire match here as Boyd County leads 2-1. Epling puts the serve over. Dillo to Sargent. She pops it over. Johnson to Clark. Boyd County will get this over. Thornberry to the deep corner. Dillo. Sargent pops it out to Braden. Braden straight down on that one. The more you can see of that, the better off Greenup County will be, and I suppose that's true with Boyd County as well. The more they can dig and set like that for Adria Queen at the net, and the more successful they'll be as the season goes on. Such is the sport of volleyball, I suppose. Kaylee Braden sends it across, and Epling, Clark, Robbins. Nice dig that time by Braden. Here's Dillo. That was tipped once. Markham. Epling going to get it back over. Braden pops it up. Sargent goes outside to Dillo. She hammers it down. It's a point for Greenup County. 23-16. Kaylee Braden. Back to serve. Good serve by Kaylee Braden. Gets herself an ace, 23-18. So it's a 5-point advantage for Boyd County. One more point here for Boyd County. It'll be match point. So these are critical serves from Kaylee Braden, the senior, for Greenup County. Sends it over the net. Nearly gets the ace. Markham picks it up. Clark out to Thornberry. Goes down that line. They get it back over this time. Picked up off the hardwood by Heidi Markham. What a save by Markham. Here's Dillo. Out. It's a point for Boyd County. And boy, Heidi Markham won that one by sticking her hand on the hardwood in between the ball and where it would have landed, and Boyd County comes away with the point. And they have themselves match point. 6 match points, 24-18, leading 2-1. Markham serves to Braden, popped close to the net. They got to get that all the way back over. They do not do so. Boyd County wins set 4, 25-18, and it's a Boyd County victory here tonight from the greenhouse, 3-1. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on the postgame show on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
Greenup County is bringing dental care directly to your schools. Learn more at greenupchdky.gov.
Greenup County Health Department. Public health is public wealth.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Mom, what's for dinner?
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We're back here on MyTown TV, the post-game show. As a fun fact here, if the total points were tallied, this would have ended up Boyd County 91, Greenup County 90. But softball, volleyball is played in sets, unfortunately, for Greenup County. And they lost sets 2, 3, and 4 after winning set 1 by 10 points, 25-15. Boyd County came up with the win in set 2, 25-23, 26-24 in set 3, and 25-18 in set 4 to win this one 3-1. So Boyd County runs their record to 3 wins and no losses. Greenup County drops to 2 wins and 1 loss. Greenup County will go to Rowan County tomorrow. We'll have that one for you on MyTown TV. Nathan River will be on the call tomorrow at 7 o'clock from Rowan County High School, where the Vikings will welcome in the Greenup County Musketeers fresh off this loss to Boyd County. And Boyd County will be playing at home on Thursday against that same Rowan County team. Now Greenup County will go to Raceland on Thursday. So a big week for the Musketeers here. They're facing some stiff competition early in the season. Some stars of the game tonight for Boyd County. I have to consider Audrina Epling, the server in set 3, who really came in with the pressure on. Greenup County could have tilted this match their way, but Audrina Epling came through with several great serves in a row to win the set for Boyd County, win set 3 for Boyd County. And the 8th grader, Peyton Clark, I have to give her a lot of credit tonight. And that bodes well for Boyd County volleyball. Some of these players, Reagan Queen, Adria Queen, and Emmy Thornberry on the net, they did do their jobs tonight per usual, but they were kind of the stars of the game the last time I saw them out against Russell. But tonight it was others who stepped up, the junior Audrina Epling and the 8th grader Peyton Clark. Greenup County, on the other hand, they performed well. They just could not quite connect enough after set 1 tonight. Just too many errors and too many bad digs where they couldn't quite get the sets up there to their big hitters on the front line. So for Marcus Reed on the camera, Jeff Moore on production, I am Ryan Parker. Good night, everybody.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Download our app today.
Whoa!
Ranger Rodney here.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
People like to ask us what we do. We do it all.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Community inclusion is redefining support for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. From day training and care management to in-home supports and family home providers, they help individuals live, work, and thrive in their communities. Now accepting referrals across Kentucky. Email info@communityinclusionky.com to get started today.